Senators, before I begin, I would like to give you the definition of sport. Sport, as defined by Merriam-Webster Dictionary, is a physical activity engaged in for pleasure, requiring skill or physical prowess. Next, I would like to give you the definition of game. Game is an activity engaged in for amusement or diversion. I think that golf better fits the definition of game, and I disagree with Senator Singh when she says that golf better fits the definition of sport. Now, I have three main reasons for this statement. Golfers are not athletes. Golfers can be overweight, obese, and old. Well, overweight and obese, same thing. John Daly once weighed 285 pounds and was struggling with alcoholism. Yet he still won 2 majors. Golf can also be played while drinking or smoking. Now, just because golf is difficult and requires practice doesn't make it a sport. Activities like brain surgery, chess, and computer programming also requires skill and practice, but that doesn't make it a sport. Lastly, golf has no effect on the players when they're playing it. For example, in football, one player can tackle the other to prevent him or him from scoring. In basketball, one person can block someone else's shot. In golf, it's basically every man for himself, but at the end, they compare scores to see who wins. It's not really a sport because there's no opponent affecting the other opponent's score. In conclusion, I think that golf isn't a sport. Thank you.
Questions for Senator Ramaswamy? Senator Singh.
You said in your speech that there's no one to defend or to with you in golf and he's independent, but there are other sports that are independent and there are considered as sports, like gymnastics and swimming, and they're independent.
Well, Senator, that's a good point, but like I said before, golf is better defined as a game than a sport, whereas swimming, it does have a lot of physical exertion, and swimming burns more calories than golf.
Senator Batula.
Senator, in the Olympics, archery is considered a sport, but it burns less calories, obviously, than golf. So would you consider archery a sport then?
Well, in golf, half of the calories burned are from walking, and walking is not considered an essential part of golf. So archery is a sport, and while it still may burn less calories than golf, I think it is a sport and golf isn't.
Can you give me a reason why archery is a sport then, not golf?
Well, since golf, half of the calories are burned from walking.
But still archery burns even less calories, or fewer calories. Next question, Senator Gupta.
If golf's not a sport, why are there professional leagues and why do so many people devote their time to play it?
Well, a lot of people might like playing golf. It's a fun activity. It's used for amusement. A lot of people like it for time passing. So I think that's why.
Senator Ramaswamy, you said John Daly weighed 285 pounds and won 2 majors. Every year there are 30 300-pound football players who win the ring, the Super Bowl. What do you think about that?
Well, John Daly, in golf, you stand and you swing. However, football players run around the field.
No, the defensive
all the time.
people, that's all they do. They don't run around.
They follow the
No,
offense.
defensive, no. Senator Tulsian?
Senator, why would the biggest sports company in the world, Nike, spend tens of millions of dollars on research, but it also endorses golfers?
Well, if it doesn't endorse golfers, don't you think their sales will go down because they don't endorse golf?
But it spends.
Good, okay, very nice. That was Senator Ramaswamy. Please mark her scores. Next speaker.